Hello guys, my name is Tyler and welcome back to another FIFA Ultimate Team video on the channel. Yes boys, I know it's been a long time before or since I uploaded a video, but things have been tight and I couldn't do it. So today we're gonna be recording a special FIFA Ultimate Team video. But before we do that, I have an announcement to make. I don't think I'll be able to play FIFA Ultimate Team, Division Rivals, and Weekend League anymore because of a few good reasons. One, this game is frustrating, okay? Right. Since the whole of last week, no, not last week, from Friday actually, yeah, from Friday, I was playing Division Rivals because I didn't want to play Weekend League. My aim was to be in Division 1, but it's impossible. There's a lot of uh handicap, or what do you call it, something scripting, or they call it these days, they call it dynamic difficulty. So this is when the game actually gather all your statistics, right, and make it so difficult that you can go to the next level. So you winning a game does not depend on you. That's the most frustrating part of it. Like, it doesn't depend on how good you are, because I know definitely that I'm now a very good player in my first year of playing this game Ultimate Team. But honestly man, it's not worth it. Look, I already have, if you look at the screen guys, where it says rank 1, I already have 28,890 points. That's just for rank 1, and all I need is about 20,000, because if we look at last week's competition, you only needed 19,720, which is, let's say 20,000, right? 20,000 points to stay in rank 1. But I ended up going to 28,890, trying to get as far as I can to Division 1. But it's impossible, because it's like I play one game, which is actually fine in everything. Then the next game you play a very average team or opponent, but the game is so different. Like, his players run like wind, okay? They run like wind, and your players just become unrecognizable, which is for me it's disgusting, man. I don't think pursuing Division 1 is even worth it. If it was dependent on myself, right, playing very well and having good games every time, or nearly every time, let's say every time is impossible, but at least 70% of the times the games are good. Like, if they were good, let's say gameplay, no handicap, no dynamic difficulties or broken mechanics, trust me, I would have given it a fight, because I'm nearly there. Like, I have 1,718 points, and I have to get to 1,900, which is approximately how many wins? Maybe 8 wins or 9 wins in a row. You get me? I'll be in Division 1, but I don't want to do it. It's not worth it. And when it comes to Weekend League, I don't know. My opinion is that it's not really worth trying to play Weekend League because of the rewards. The rewards are just now average. There's nothing special coming out, and now it's a recycle of getting the same. They're giving goalkeepers right now, so even if you get to whatever you want to, you are likely to get mediocre players, unless if you are very extremely lucky. But is it worth it? Like, you can be extremely lucky for playing 30 difficult games? No, it's not worth it. Honestly, it's not worth it, because Weekend League is so competitive. Everyone wants to win. It's a knockout. Like, every game is a final. Everyone wants to win. So what's the whole point? There's no point of it. So I just thought I would take a break. And frankly, I think that could be a long break until FIFA 20, because I don't think I'm gonna play Foot Champs Weekend League again. So that remains to be seen. But if I change my mind, I'll definitely let you know, guys. And hopefully whoever is playing this game right now, try to have fun. Although it's difficult to have fun in this game, it's so stressful. It's so you can, I think the weird thing is, like, you can actually tell that the game now is going against you. Like the way they changed the mechanics so that your players cannot do the basics. Like at least the basics, man. Like nothing too casual. I'm not a skiller because I don't believe football should be played with like skills every time. That's why I try to play fair because I actually enjoy it this way. Because I think it's because I watch a lot of football as well. So I don't want to do things that I know that they are practically impossible. Although some players do it, abusing mechanics, try to do those crosses, because this game is broken anyway. So there's a lot of glitches and errors in this game. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to abuse mechanics. I want to win free, like fair, without having to abuse some mechanics in this game. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I think I've done my best. I want to show you something, guys. I remember when I started playing this game. That was around 2 weeks or 3 weeks after it was released. If not a month, I'm not sure. Something like that. Something like that. I didn't know how Ultimate Team works because I've never played Ultimate. I had never played Ultimate Team before then. The last game I played was FIFA 14, but I was playing online seasons. Those ones where you just fight for promotion and the title actually, the aim being like Division 1 title. So, for me, I actually completed that because I remember in FIFA 14 I won about 4 or 5 league titles in Division 1. So, that's the ultimate you can get. But, that being said, when I got my PS4 last year, I started playing FIFA Ultimate Team because obviously I have the passion to play FIFA, right? I like FIFA, I like football. It means that's my hobby. I love it. So, I didn't know how Ultimate Team works. And literally, man, everything was new. Like playing on a PS4 is very different from playing on a PC. If you get me, because the actual the gameplay is so different as well. On PC, I think it was I don't know how to describe it. I just don't know how to describe it. It was more sharper. Like this one is much more kind of realistic. And yeah, I mean, if you understand what I'm saying, like if you've played FIFA on PC, then compare it to play when you play on PS4, it's actually different. There's a big difference. But anyway, that being said, I started playing this game. I remember everything, understanding how the system works and everything was so difficult. And my friends from uni actually had to explain to me how some of the players, how you trade players, and I had to learn nearly everything by myself. Although I had a little bit of help from those who already knew it, who played FIFA 18 or FIFA 17. I never played those ones. I only started on FIFA 19 Ultimate Team. From there, I never thought I would build such a squad. Honestly, man, I fought so hard in playing this game. Mentally exhausting and physically I was playing until morning. Sometimes trying to get the best possible. And for me it paid off because it was my aim. Because I like my hobby. I like to give everything for whatever I'm doing. And FIFA is actually my hobby and I'm so grateful that in those moments when the gameplay was unplayable, alright? There were some times when I was losing 8-7 games in a row, your confidence in playing this game just goes away like that. Then you have to fight the next day to go back to where you were the day before. Ah man, this game honestly, I don't know I don't know what to say, but I'm so grateful that I managed to get through or get over those moments, and I did my best. I remember I was having players 5,000 coins. That was my maximum at that point. I was like, wow, I'm so grateful to have this player. But now my squad is worth millions, literally millions of coins, and this is, I believe, my hard work paid off because I've achieved the best I can possibly achieve on my first year, on my debut in Ultimate Team. And for that reason, if I stop playing this game, Weekend League and Division Rivals, I would definitely have no regrets. Because look, I never thought in my team I would have an icon. Later on, having Gary Lineker at 92, the player I like, and Frank Rijkaard, and at the end, obviously, Iniesta SBC was quite cheap. Mahrez was not cheap. Van Dijk, it was because of grinding. I had to fight hard, and I was lucky enough to pick these good players, the red picks. So, and SBC David Luiz was expensive as well. And I remember when my main or my best player for like literally 4 months or so was Griezmann. I'll never sell this card anyway because I think this is the card that gives me pride because he is the club legend, or if you know what I'm saying, like he is the most consistent player I have. Even up to now, I can start him in this team and he'll still score goals. Let me show you something. Look at the number of games played, 1,388, and he scored 652 goals. On top of that, he assisted 416 goals. So that means in total, approximately he was involved in 1,000 goals in 1,388, 1,400 appearances, let's say. That's a tremendous achievement, guys. Like, that's a tremendous achievement. I've given everything, so you know what? I'm very happy with this, and whatever happens, if I feel like playing, I'll still play, but I can finish FIFA 19 with this team without any upgrades and still be competing at the highest level, you know what I'm saying? But moving on, we have to look forward, obviously, because we can't be dwelling in the past. I'm thinking for FIFA 20, my expectations, or let's say my hope, is that at least get the gameplay right, EA. Please get the gameplay right. Honestly, EA has billions of pounds or whatever amount they are worth. Trust me, people buy FIFA coins, people buy from other games as well, like people who play Battlefield, people who play any EA game you can think of. This company or this organization is capable of actually introducing more servers to this game so that the servers are not like very crowded. You know, like when it comes to weekend league, everyone is literally playing because some people just play weekend league only. So during weekends, Friday to Sunday or to Monday morning if you want, the servers are so crowded, like everyone wants to play. And honestly, man, if they add more servers in Europe, because I think in the US probably they have enough, I'm not sure. But obviously, the closer you are to the server, the better you are. For example, I think the European server is in Germany, and that's the only one we share. I think we only have one or two, I'm not sure. But we share the one in Germany. So whoever is close to Germany has a faster gameplay, most probably. And the further you are, let's say the guys in, think of what, East Europe, they're even worse, like Bulgaria. And because I know a guy called Krasi, he does YouTube. He's always complaining about gameplay because he says he lives far. And to be honest, I think that guy fights very hard, but I'm not gonna say a lot about him anyway. If you want, you can search him. His name is Krasi. So I thought to myself, if FIFA 20 is like this, I don't think I'm playing FIFA 20. If FIFA 20 has the same gameplay, broken mechanics, honestly, I wouldn't be wasting my time playing this crap. Okay? Like, what's the whole point? Stressful, innit? Like, I have better things to do. This is my hobby, I like it. But I also have other things to do. I'm a student, and I don't want to be crushing, my energy or exhausting myself on this crap game. And also, I think the other things they have to change as well is the matchmaking. Because there's a point when you're about to get promoted, right? Listen to this. This has happened to me probably more than 30 times, like 30 games. Like, I've lost nearly 30 games trying to get that game, that only the last game you need for promotion. That's so broken because it's like you're playing players of your league, let's say. Because I was in Division 3 a few days ago, trying to get back to Division 2 was a nightmare. Was a freaking nightmare. Because I remember I was about to be promoted, one game left. And the thing is, like, one, the dynamic difficulty is the one I was talking about before. You can clearly say it, right? Then you're like, okay, I have to fight against the game now. Two, they give you a guy who is in the upper end of Division 1, let's say. And how's that gonna make sense? Because I'm only in trying to get in Division 2, then you give me some guy in the top divisions. That doesn't make sense. It's difficult, like, to win. obviously I think I found the trick, or maybe it works, maybe because today it worked for me anyway. All you have to do is like when you know you're about to get promoted, right? Just like get out of the match them, then unmatch them for like 3 players. Then take the fourth or fifth, then go random. Try to randomize your options because obviously EA puts the hardest game when you're about to get promoted. I don't mind being hard, but at least give us fair conditions because the mechanics becomes broken on my teams. Like my teams cannot play. I can't believe Iniesta, right? The best pass of the ball in probably this generation. He cannot make a 5-yard pass, like a clear pass. How is that possible? A legend, an icon, like obviously he's still playing, but honestly he's a legend. Like that, especially with his dribbling and passing stats. Look at that, look at that. He's passing, short pass 99. He can make a 5-yard pass when the dynamic difficulty is actually happening in the game. And it's so frustrating because you're like, the aim of this game is actually not for me to get promoted. I don't know. Maybe there's a trick that I haven't actually like managed to kind of get on with. But I think this is wrong from EA. Honestly, this is wrong from EA. They should do better in FIFA 21 when it comes to things like manipulating your squad basically so that it underperforms, it performs below par. It's not fun. It's not fun. But anyway, I don't want to spend the whole video raging about this game. I want to finalize what my actual team looks like. After minute 1, I make the substitution, and this guy Marquinhos play on my right back. He's solid, everything you want. He's a good player on the ball as well, so no problems with that. And recently, guys, I've come to conclusion. I usually play 4-1-3-2 formation. It's a good formation because I've mastered it. Like I love it. I love that formation. It gives me comfort, like knowing that for going forward I get goals. But obviously in midfield you only have one holding midfielder, which sometimes works or backfires against you because against people who use 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3, whatever, you might be outnumbered in that midfield. Like as a holding midfielder, sometimes you need two. They don't have to be like necessarily holding midfielders. One of them holding midfielder, one of them average midfielder who can go forward. Like that's a good balance, I think. So I've come to conclusion that 4-2-3-1 is the most balanced formation in this game. I've been using it very lately, and honestly the rewards have been incredible. There's a lot of movement in that formation. There's a lot of balance. You have width, you have attacking. The attacking phase of the game is actually much more balanced, and passes are much more fluid, if you know what I'm saying. Like players are willing to receive the ball most of the times, unlike other formations where your game plan is actually the same. You can't afford to kind of adapt, if you know what I'm saying. It's also, if you want to defend deeper, you can do whatever you want with that formation. I'm not scared of the kickoff glitch using that formation anyway, but the kickoff glitch is always the kickoff glitch. That's the other thing I forgot to mention, really. Like in a game there's what's called a kickoff glitch. How is that a thing? You score, then your players become weak so that the opponent scores. Like, oh, EA, man, you're way better than that. I'm pretty sure about that. Anyway, guys, without wasting time, I'm gonna conclude this video by just saying I think I'll start to play drafts, because I think drafts make sense. Honestly, you pick a random team, whatever formation you want from the given ones. Sounds more fair. If you're lucky enough to pick good players, then you have a good chance. So I think I'm gonna start playing drafts for as of now. No more weekend league, no more division rivals, because it takes a lot of time as well. So I have things I'm planning to do during this holidays. I don't want to waste too much time on playing this rigged game modes, if you know what I'm saying. So I think I'm gonna play online drafts, because the good thing about them is you compete. It's like a knockout basically. When you finish your knockout, you get your rewards, and if you're lucky enough, you might pick something decent. But I'm not thinking about rewards anymore, because honestly, I think I have a very good squad. I'm satisfied with it, so I don't necessarily need amazing or ridiculous players anymore. I think my team is balanced. I can compete against anyone, anytime. So I'm confident about that. But yeah, drafts are the real deal here, and I'm gonna start playing drafts as soon as possible. And I'll be recording nearly every episode I'll be playing. I'll be doing it for fun anyway. It will be fun. Like, you can pick some icons, some team of the season, whatever players they give us, man. And we have some challenges as well, like getting the best possible drafts you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like, so honestly, I'm looking forward to it. So guys, this is gonna be the end of today's episode, and if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. And also, if you have any suggestions of what FIFA 20 might, what you expect or what you want from FIFA 20, we can discuss about it in the in the comment box below. Other than that, thank you for watching, and your boy Tyler will catch you later. Peace.